do that, don't be a film whore either. Just don't be just, you know what I'm saying, throwing yourself in stuff and just, you know what I'm saying. Uh, what else?
You said don't be a femme whore. Oh wow. Okay, that's what's up.
I mean,
That's interesting.
Yo,
Okay, that's cool.
I guess because it's a lot of people here in Detroit. You see me in a lot of films, right? But what you don't realize that I don't work for a lot of different people outside of myself and a couple other people here in Detroit. And we could get into that or why, you know what I'm saying, at maybe at a later time or whatever. But it's just I I got to a point where I didn't want to spread myself thin. I didn't want to spread my talent everywhere. I didn't want to spread, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to
Yeah.
saturate myself and I wanted to be in films where my acting counted and I felt like people were serious or they were being progressive about their craft too. So those things matter. You know what I'm saying? Especially like when you are you do have a halfway decent piece of talent, you know what I'm saying, or instrument to work with.
No, I feel that because that's one of the things that I think who was that Denzel Washington talked about as far as when he was in his career as having standards and not being not that's why I brought that out because I think people need to know that like having standards and not just putting yourself in anything that don't align with who you are morally, right? So that
Yeah.
brings me to my question. Where do spirituality lies in your acting career? How does that look for you if you can share that?
I'm very spiritual. I believe in manifestation. I meditate. Manifest. The law of attraction has gotten me. I know. This probably sounds cliche, but law of attraction has gotten me everything that that I've gained, especially in my acting career. Because around the time I started acting is around the time I start learning about the law of attraction. So I am very spiritual. Spiritual. Hold on one second. What do you want, boy? I'm on an interview. Talk to you in a second. Um. So yeah,
Oh, that
that's
was cute.
yeah. Spirituality is very a part of my journey.
I love that. I love that. As it should, you have to know where you stand with that. And I do believe in attracting things and manifesting things. Our minds are super powerful. A little bit of what I do is like I'm a therapist by profession, and that's why I'm asking these questions because I think it's interesting and also it's good to know from a actor that is in it and doing what he's supposed to be doing and making moves and really moving in direction that he want to be, but also bringing things to him and being more effective as actors. So that's why I ask questions like that because I love to hear that, and I think people in the room need to hear that too. So yeah, I appreciate you sharing that.
Most definitely.
oh yeah, I got a question. My name Josiah. What's your other talent other than acting? Can you sing? Can you draw? Can you dance? What's your other talent other than acting?
Um, I can do anything that I put my mind to,
That's
brother.
right.
And I know that's probably sound cliche too, but it's anything. I built a sauna at my house. I do hardwood floors.
Oh wow.
I love to go to the gym. It's nothing that that's nothing that I can't do, man. If I honestly put my mind to it and say that this is what I'm going to do, and this is why I don't like to commit to certain things, and certain things give me certain anxieties because once I make up my mind to do it, I have to see it through. This even with this whole acting thing, bro. It's like you don't even understand the things. And one day, hopefully, because the story's still being made right now, hopefully I get a chance to tell my story. But the things that I have to even do to even make this happen it's just amazing, man. So
I got a question for Tristan, man. I see you got two little boys, man.
I got three. I got three boys. Just one is just he about to be 23 next month.
All right. Tell me about tell me about say you downstairs with your boys and stuff not working, fam. You be confining that with them, like you be venting to them about your life with your
Um,
ups and downs and stuff. I see y'all been working in Detroit though, but
Yeah.
I'm saying like all the stuff you was always like on that daddy for to do something big. Just watch. You always just tell them that.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I think it's they sitting here and watching it happen. You know what I'm saying? Right along
Oh,
with
they
me.
be on set and
Um.
stuff
Oh yeah, they be on set. They've been in
already.
movies. My
Hey,
son, all my kids have been in the movie except for my youngest daughter. So I don't know if y'all seen If I Can't before. That's the movie that everybody loved. They call me Scott. They can't get enough of Scott. But uh, my son, my youngest son, was in that movie. I unalived him in the movie. I had my oldest boy was in Power and Money with me, and my middle boy was in Power and Money with me, and he was also he played a younger me in Power and Money. And my other son played it in Narc. So yeah, all of my kids and my daughter was in another movie called Forbidden.
yeah, that's how I discovered talent you and Jay Will, the
Okay.
comedian. Cause I
Okay.
ain't know nothing about like I didn't know like people watch Tubi movies until I seen that movie with that one dude from Detroit. Everybody watch him first with the
Yeah.
plug thing. And
Yeah.
then
Murder
yeah,
Fame.
when y'all started dropping, it was like, whoa, they got a lot of people out there. Then I seen that movie with Jay Will and I was like, man. Hey, so what about like I ain't trying to just say this on off record, but like, do street dudes be like they just get out the way like when they see y'all doing y'all thing? Like how they be taking it? Like they be like y'all putting on like when they be seeing y'all like how they be feeling? They like that?
When we filming or just in general.
Like when y'all filming like street dudes be riding by like hey y'all like how they be
And
with it?
you got to understand, we out here in Detroit, man. So a lot of people that's in these films, we from the streets. You know what I'm saying? We didn't go to no acting school or no stuff, nothing like that. So a lot of times we filming in places that we familiar with, um, places that people love us at. You know what I'm saying? So and then like yeah, like you say, when people do see us, they do get out the way and do whatever they can to accommodate us and make sure that you know what I'm saying we good.
I love that man. Thank you.
Yeah,
Islam.
Islam.
Shabazz Bay. My grandma from Detroit, my father from Detroit. My question is to you, do you see yourself producing your own films?
Yes, ma'am. I actually already executive produced several
Ashe.
films. Um, you can go check out Narc, Power and Money, Scripts, Her Husband's Enemy. Uh, shit. Pretty much everything that I'm in, I got some type of my hand in that some type of way.
Okay, Ashe.
That's what's up. And that
I
brings
have a
me to my question. A quick question here. You did mention that you said you can't wait to tell the story. So, is there any projects where you may be writing books or memos or anything like that moving forward to really help people understand where you come from, what you're doing, why you're doing it, and kind of like what inspires you? So, what maybe written work are you working on? Maybe if that's in the
Outside of
works.
outside of just writing movies, it's just um, I want to wait till I just all the way make it up clean to tell my story. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make it up clean right now. I just want to make it up clean.
I have two questions. So my first question is, did you move out the hood or you still live in the hood?
Um, I live in. Look. It's crazy because where I live at, if you go across the street, it's the hood. But in my neighborhood, it's not. It's not. I wish I could. I wish we had a camera. I could show y'all my neighborhood is. But
Like suburbs, basically, or
no, I'm still in Detroit. It's right off the water,
okay,
and
okay,
it's
okay.
like
So
they
it's
like
nicer
new.
than the
They
hood,
like
but
newly built homes.
it's nicer than the hood, but it's basically still the hood.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I feel you. And my other question was, you talk about getting your story out there. Do you see yourself doing a documentary in the future?
Oh yeah. Yep. Most definitely. But to see the best part, we just getting started. You know what I'm saying? We
Mm-hmm.
just getting started.
Best part yet to happen.
Oh yeah, I got another question, but I don't want to hog the floor. Anybody else that just got on the stage that want to ask a question that didn't get it, that didn't get a chance?
I definitely want to ask him some questions, Mr. Josiah, if that's okay.
Go ahead,
You
go
can.
ahead.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Greetings, Mr. Tristan. So I definitely
Greetings.
had a question for you. You said you've worked and well, we all know, but you just told us that you worked on various films and TV series. So for my question for you is, which role has challenged you the most and why? Let's talk about it. Period.
Um, just honestly speaking, I can sit here and I can blow some sunshine up your ass and say, well, this role was just hard as hell, or this role was hard. I think that role has yet to come yet, honestly.
That's an interesting answer though. So do you believe that because you practice, wellness and stuff like that, it's easier for you to just take on a roles and do what you need to do, if
I
you don't
think
mind?
I think because of the fact that, like I was said it in the beginning, like I wasn't afraid to invest my money. Like I didn't just stop at my first acting coach. I went to Tasha Smith actor workshop and I went and joined a master class, and um and I worked in there and I worked in there and I worked in there, and I think like preparation, when you are taught well and you know the steps and the preparation, and you do all the work, it makes the job easier, and it makes it more fun, because by the time I get to the camera, I can play with the role. I can, it's like putty in my hand. I can do what the fuck I want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that for me, that's the key.
Period. Period. So one last question before I send it back to the stage. And thank you for answering that. That was a dope answer. If you could
Thank you.
pick any role from any movie or role that you've played, past, present, or even the future ones that you were just talking about, what would it be and why would you pick it? Let us know. Let's talk about it.
So if I could pick a role from in the future,
Any role you've ever played or any role that you're playing now that we haven't even seen yet. What would it be? Who were you portraying in that role and why did you choose that?
I would say Scott, because I think that Scott, and if y'all seen it, um we need to delve into why he was the way he was. I would like for y'all to go see it if y'all haven't seen it, so I won't tell too much of the movie, but we need to get into the psyche of Scott, and to figure out why he was the way he was. And I don't think that it was touched on enough. It was just all surface based.
Okay, this is Solo. I have a question. So, in the beginning, you talked a little bit about your role that you played on BMF. Can you give us what that experience was like? Was it kind of easy for you because that's where you were from? Were you familiar? Did you have to do research?
I love to tell y'all how that went. So, of course, everybody know that I wanted the Meech role, and they had already casted a guy by the name of John Chafin or something like that to play the older Meech, and I didn't find out that they actually casted him until I was in the hair and makeup chair, and I'm looking around and I'm